to like the very end of 2013, John and I had gotten into a really big argument, and we broke up. And we were broke up for about a month, and it was like a serious breakup. We didn't think we were gonna get back together. That's a whole nother video. Here comes 2014, and John and I are vibing really well. Everything is going, you know, really good. So we talk about marriage and getting engaged and what that looks like, and we ultimately decided to elope. And we did a separate video on why we decided to elope. So if you want the behind the scenes and the nitty gritty on that, I encourage you to head over and watch that video. So we're serious about one another. We decided that we definitely want to be together for the like long haul.
Right.
So then like the ball is in John's court to do the do.
Yeah, so I knew going back to like first year together, Janae would like occasionally just like be like, oh, this is a really cute ring. Maybe not the first year, maybe a little while then.
It definitely wasn't the first year.
Yeah. Janae would be like, this is a cute ring. And so I just saved all those photos over time.
I didn't know. How sweet is that? I didn't know
that. And so I just, you know, always have been like, okay, whenever that does happen, this is going to be my idea.
Right.
So as the time got closer and closer to like me wanting to pull the trigger, I was like, all right, I gotta start getting this thing designed. So found this company like out in California.
How'd you find it?
I'm not sure. Found this company out in California, kind of just came up with a bunch of different things that I thought Janae liked just from conversations and from the photos that she had sent along the years. So I started to make this ring, you know, talking back and forth with the designer. We come up with an idea, so I'm like, all right, how am I going to do it?
Around what time was this? Was this like in...
I think that was in like April or May.
Of 2014?
2014, yeah.
Okay.
So in May, we planned a trip to go Memorial Day weekend. We went down to the Smoky Mountains, and had I gotten everything done a little earlier, that could have been the weekend that I proposed.
The hike just got real. Okay.
But didn't have the ring yet, so we went up there, got a cabin, went hiking. Would have been, you know, great scenery, right? So.
What are you doing? I'm taking a video of the creek. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing at the school, shooting some b-ball outside.
So, would have been a good opportunity, but that was my pump fake. That was my pump fake. So, had a great, fun weekend. You know, just further, I was like, all right, yeah.
Yeah, cause we were still living apart. So, I can't remember what all was happening in my life, but I just remember that I was really stressed out. And when he was like, "Hey, babe, let's meet up. Let's take a trip to Gatlinburg and rent out a cabin," I can remember just being like so relieved, like, yes, like I need this. I'm stressed out. I haven't seen him in a while. We just gonna have fun, like relax, like cool. And because the months previous we had like seriously been talking about it, I didn't think he was going to ask me, but I didn't think that he wasn't going to ask me either. So it was kind of like, maybe.
So we go on that trip. I don't propose. That's cool. Pump fake. Find out like end of July, I get the ring. All right, so I'm like, cool.
So it took 2 months to design it?
I think by the time we got the design finalized, it was like 3 weeks before I received it. It took them like a week and a half or two to make it, to source the stones.
So like 2 months.
I was in like a planning phase for a little while, and then once we finalized the design, it took like 3 weeks for them to get the stones and then to make it and then ship it.
Okay.
So once I got it, I was like, cool. Gotta go to Memphis to get this thing done. And I knew we were eloping, and I knew we were doing it up here. So
in Michigan.
In Michigan. So I was like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna fly down there and we'll drive back. So I fly down, and I've got this ring on me, and I'm like talking. I had a flight from Detroit to Charlotte, and one from Charlotte to Memphis, and like sitting next to this lady on the plane. I'm like learning Arabic from her, like showing her the ring, like talking about marriage. Then get off that flight, get on another flight. I'm sitting next to who was like the founder of Ducks Unlimited, and I'm like sitting there talking to him, telling him I'm about to propose, and like he's talking about marriage. So I get home, we hang out. That was like maybe, I think I flew home on a Thursday. We hung out Friday. Did I propose on Friday night or Saturday? I think it was Friday night. So Friday night we went down to like,
I think it was.
We hung out, went down to like the riverside of Memphis. We just went downtown and hung out. So I think Janae probably knew, like, cause
at that point, yeah, I knew.
she was expecting it. Flew home.
You know what? Because we had been talking about it so much, and we knew that we weren't going to have a traditional ceremony. We knew that we were going to elope. So all I was waiting for was for him to propose. I don't necessarily know that was the weekend that you were going to propose. I knew once you proposed, it was going to be like fast after it started. But I don't know in my mind if I knew that was the trip.
I'm like trying to remember back because it's like
right.
I proposed like a Friday night or Saturday night, and then we came back, and within 5 days we were married.
Yeah, but yeah, we were downtown Memphis, walking in Riverside.
There's like a park down there. It's right on the riverfront, and so we're out there walking. We had done some other stuff already, and we walked down, and we like get down to the end of the walkway, and we're like, all right, you want to turn back?
And we turned back, started walking.
And we turned back and just started walking. And at this point, like, I didn't want to put the ring box in my pocket because it would be way too obvious. So I had like stashed the ring like in that little tiny pocket, not your two main front pockets, but that little small one, like chapstick joint. I had stuck it in there. And so we start walking back, and I like pull it out of my pocket. I think I pulled Janae around and like pulled her close and hugged her.
I don't know if you
I feel like I pulled you close, hugged you, I kissed you, and I like told you, you know, I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Like,
yeah, you definitely had like a little speech prepared.
So I pulled it out. I was sitting there. I was holding it in this one hand, and I had my other hand. So like she could feel me holding her, but it was like stuck in between these two fingers. We're talking, and I was holding her, you know, a little space talking, and then I like.
But mind you, I still call him this to this day, Houdini, cause he was so smooth, y'all. He was so smooth, Houdini. I don't know where the ring came from.
Right. Well, now you know. But yeah, drop down on one knee and asked her, spend the rest of my life, spend the rest of your life with me, and I think he was just like, yes.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, yes. And so he puts the ring on. And I just stopped for a minute and I look at the ring because this is my first time seeing the ring, and I'm like, he killed it. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, this boy done killed it. Like, ugh. Because the thing about my ring is it has color in it, and I was like, he knows me so perfectly. I feel like my ring is the essence of our relationship. It's different, it's out of the box, it's colorful, it's vibrant, it's fun. And so I look at the ring and I'm like, oh my God. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just talking to myself in my head. I take the ring off.
She said, do it again.
I take the ring off, I hand it back to him, and I was like, do it again. And so
yeah.
So he's like, okay. So he takes the ring, gets back down on one knee.
About it, like, I ain't never gonna get the chance to do this again, so I might as well do it twice, you know, whatever.
So he gets down on one knee. He asks me again. He puts it on my finger. I look at it. I shriek. I can remember like being like.
That's what I was about to say. And we're on this huge park with all these people, and so like all these people like.
Well, it wasn't a whole lot of people.
It was a solid amount of people.
I don't remember it being a whole lot of people. I don't know. Your memory, my memory, whatever. And I shriek like I just the loudest little shriek. And then I like jump, and I jump into his arms, and then he like spins me around, and then we're like, we're engaged. And so I'm like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, oh.
At this point, we're like, all right, we're engaged. Like,
what's next?
We gotta tell friends, gotta tell family.
I told my teammates. Like I sent them a picture. I sent them a picture. I ain't saying no words. Just a picture of my hand. Like.
Yeah.
And so Saturday was like a day where we talked about it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come back to Michigan with you. I'm gonna come back with you. So Saturday was just a time for us to like go around, visit people, have like a little last hoorah. And
then Sunday was like Janae packing everything she had.
Look, I packed my car down. Them tires was low. And everything that I could fit in my car to take with me.
Yeah, we put it all in there.
We put it all in there.
Yeah.
And so we drove back up Sunday, and I can remember because from Memphis to Michigan it's a 12-hour drive. I remember we was out of Tennessee, we were going into Kentucky, and I bust into tears because at that point I was driving. I went from like so happy, we were like holding hands almost the whole time, and then I was driving.
Okay.
I burst into tears, and I was crying for a good
30 minutes.
Just crying because it all hit me at once. Like the happiness. I mean, I was happy, but like everything that was about to change so suddenly, so drastically, it all hit me. Like nothing was ever going to be the same again.
Right.
I was never going to live with my parents again. I never was going, like, everything was forever about to change. And like something about that made me so sad. Like I wasn't going to be around my niece as much, or it's just so much was about to change, and it just hit me like a freight train. I just broke out crying, and John was like, "Do you sure you want to do this?
Like,
we could go back."
Like, look, this is the sign right here that I need. I'll just turn around. We can go back. But yeah, she's like, "No, I'm fine. I'm just dealing with stuff."
Yeah, and he talked me through it. Like, yeah, Janae, stuff is going to be different, but that doesn't mean it's going to be bad. Like, this is going to be better. I mean, we were growing up, blah, blah, blah. So we get back to Michigan late that night or early Monday morning.
Yeah.
Once we got there, I was there for a few days, and we were married.
Yeah, we found a photographer because we knew we wanted to take some shots. We picked out some wedding clothes for me, which I forgot on our way up there, and then we had to turn around and go get.
So yeah, this is what's going on. My dress hanging up in the back is clothes. Where your clothes at?
Oh my goodness, I forgot my clothes. But found a photographer, and
we found our photographer like the day before. I got my bouquet on the way driving to the courthouse.
It was like a little roadside. Fresh market.
And I was like, "Oh, let's stop there. I can get flowers. Stop."
They have one bouquet. They have one set of flowers.
Yeah, so I think I stemmed him in the car with his pocket knife, whatever you call it, and then I wrapped something around it, and I was like, my bouquet.
And my mom gave me something old, something borrowed, blue and stuff, and the old thing was a little knit thing of our last name.
Yeah, that I wrapped around the bouquet.
Wrapped around the bouquet.
Yeah, and then we got married, and here in a week or so we'll be celebrating 3 years. So I wouldn't change our decision or how we did it for nothing in the world. It's so us. It's so.
Right. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
best decision I ever made. Yeah. So that's proposal story. What's wrong? Let me think.
So that's the end of this video, and I made these shirts Protect Your Promise, 2 Peter 1:4. I only have 3 of these shirts left, so if you are interested in purchasing one of these beautiful creations, I will leave a link in the description box below.
Only a couple sizes.
Yeah, I only have a small, a medium, and a large left. We have decided to...
Yeah, we're going to back off the whole, like, once every Sunday or Monday posting a video.
Right, because it doesn't...
kind of do it more naturally. Like,
yeah, because even when we do think to pull out the camera, we don't always want to, because we really do like living in the moment. So, to ensure that we are putting good quality videos together, and that they are long enough videos, because there was a couple people that was like, oh, we want longer videos in the comments. I can't.
We do voices for everybody, so that was not a slight at y'all's comment.
Yeah, so just to ensure that it won't be a video every week on the same day, but it will be frequent videos. I do want to say that. So it's not like we're going to slow down with the videos. It's just not going to be the same day at the same time. So with that, that's why I encourage you to hit the notification, so when we do go live with the video, you will see it, because sometimes you don't see all the videos when they go live, just because of how YouTube algorithms are set up. That's all we have for now. Bye. Be blessed.
Be blessed.
Why? Because you...
I would smack you, but I get makeup all over this pillow.
You would? Why? Why are you going to smack me? It's like I looked over. You was kind of like, I ain't gonna say nothing. They gonna mess up the video.